Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome to the hardest place in Last on Earth Survival, which is Hard Mode Laboratory. Because in order to clear the laboratory, you need to have lots of these special armor-piercing guns. So without any further ado, let's activate it and let's hop to the laboratory. And once again, we're gonna be clearing this entire place without any reanimators. Ooh, we even got the agility perk, didn't even have to skip anything. So let's get it. And yeah, I'm just excited to go and fight that boss. That's probably the most fun part about the laboratory here for me. And the reason why I'm even doing this laboratory in the first place is because I want to get that medical cabinet, and plus laboratory exists here and I still don't have that medical cabinet, and inside of that medical cabinet you can store your first aid kits. I think you'll be able to store like 3,000 first aid kits or something, so I'm interested about that. Let's open up the door. I think here there's gonna be acid melter. Well, this time acid melter did not spawn. I'm gonna go back and I'll pick up the loot a bit later after we lose some stuff in the backpack, after we break some guns. So there's no other weapon in the game. For those who don't know, there's no other weapon in the game that's going to be able to damage these hard mode laboratory zombies, as you need these armor-piercing weapons. Every other weapon, including your fists and grenade launchers, is only going to do 1 damage to them. So that's why I would say that this place is the hardest place in the game, because in order to get all of these guns, you have to clear normal laboratory, and from each normal laboratory run, you get like, what, maybe 2, 3 guns, 4 guns, 6 guns, depending on how much of the laboratory you do, depending on your luck, etc., etc. And then you use those guns to clear the hard mode lab. Hello everybody, this is me, your favorite human being, Psych from the future, and I'd like to talk about Psych merch. So I have brand new designs such as I Am Donut or Stuff It. Just go to psych.com and there are also lots of different colors. Like for example, here I have myself this red Stop It hoodie. So thank you guys for all of your support. I really appreciate that, and let's get back to the video. I didn't mean to aggro all of them at the same time. I should have gotten only that shambler, but yeah, let's deal with those acid melters. For those who don't know, acid melters spit instantly as soon as you see them. So just try to aggro them and run towards them, and then just dodge to the left or to the right. So I'm trying to switch between both of these weapons. I am using equalizer and neutralizer. As soon as equalizer starts missing, I'm switching back to my neutralizer, and etc., so that I don't use the same weapon all the time. And in my opinion, these are the best weapons. I also have some other guns, such as ultimatums, and after you unlock ultimatums, you do get them pretty frequently. And you do need those ultimatums to kill the boss on A2 sector. You don't really need it. Like, it's kind of nice to have that ultimatum, but you don't really have to use those ultimatums to kill the A2 boss. But again, we're going to reach that A2 boss. We're going to talk more about that A2 boss, as that boss is pretty tough. Already here, we're going to get a chest. Let's open that up. Let's deal with the spore spreader. I'm just soaking in those spores. It's fine. It is what it is. Those are just some spores. I'm not gonna die from them. Alrighty, so let's start opening up the chest. And I also forgot to bring inhalers, because these inhalers are like first aid kits. They restore 50 health. Also, I seriously do not have to forget to go back and take all the loot, because I just filled up my inventory with all of these guns. And I don't even have any space to take any of these items from the dead zombies. Oopsies, another mistake here. And also, I have to be very careful, because for those who don't know, there's only a limited amount of zombies that can be dead at the same time. So if I'm gonna reach that limit, and I don't know what is the limit, maybe 10, maybe 15 zombies, maybe 20 zombies. And after I reach that limit, these zombies will start despawning. The older zombies will start despawning so that new zombies can die and spawn the loot. So I gotta be careful with that. But hey, here we go. We already got 2 extra guns. We got 2 extra slots, so I can go back there. But hey, let's deal with the slasher. And again, the reason why I needed that agility perk, because I didn't even explain it. Agility perk is awesome, as a lot of zombies miss their attacks. And probably without the agility perk, clearing laboratory would be a lot harder. And I don't even know if I'd be clearing it, because that'd be just waste of weapons. Sadly, I still cannot pick up everything. There's still some things that I can't pick up. Like, for example, from this zombie, I still can't take these data discs, because I do not have enough space in the inventory. But hey, that's all right. We're gonna get more space soon. I didn't even check what kind of debuffs we have. But again, in hard mode laboratory, debuffs don't really matter, as it's not like you're gonna get a debuff that's gonna say, hey, you're doing 50% less damage with guns, which would be a complete bullcrap. And another thing that I love about hard mode laboratory is that we can just seriously blast these guns, and you're kind of clearing this laboratory quickly, compared to the normal laboratory run where you can do it a lot more efficiently using melee weapon, etc., etc. And while you're using melee weapons, obviously laboratory takes much more time to clear. But in hard mode laboratory, when you can just blast these guns, you can clear this place quite quickly. Because check this out, we're already almost done with A1 sector. Then there's only A2 sector left, and then the V sectors, and we are done. So we're already quarter of the way done. Also, behind this door, there's another boss, which I never fight. Whatever his name is, not the Liquidator, but Necrotic Hybrid. I never fight the Necrotic Hybrid. It's been quite a while since I fought that Necrotic Hybrid. And honestly, I'm not planning to fight it, because it's just a useless boss. It just sucks a lot of weapons, and it is pointless. Alrighty, I'm gonna dodge this guy. So I'm kind of risking standing in one spot. I'm hoping that that acid melter is not going to spit twice to me. Sometimes acid melter spits twice in a row. So I always suggest you running and dodging from those acid melters. After you clear this place a few times, you'll learn how to dodge them. It'll be quite easy. And also I open up this door because sometimes there's a chest. Yes, there's a chest. I would say like 50% of the time there's going to be a chest there. You can count them because there are only 2 chests available. So you can find 2 chests by opening rooms in each sector. And you can also get 1 extra additional chest by having a pass perk. So check this out. There's 1 chest over here and we got 1 chest in there. You can see on the minimap above us where we fought another one of those spreaders. Oops, I'm stuck here. I wanted to open up the chest. So yeah, there's above us. There's another chest that we've opened up. And there's another chest there. So that means every other room is not going to have any chests here in this A1 sector. So just to summarize quickly, each sector is going to have 2 chests plus additional bonus pass perk room chest. Like over here, you can see there's another chest. But for that, I need pass perk, which we usually get around A1 or A2 sector. It just depends. Usually, I'm trying to search for a bit better buffs. So check this out. Here we've gotten the pass perk. And for A2 sector, you don't really need new rules yet, so I am getting the pass perk, so let's confirm that. And just to have a bit more space in the inventory, I think I'm gonna drop the seaweed here. And hey, let's go further. Let's deal with all of these juggernauts. Let's deal with all of the scientists. Oh no, the dude's gonna scream. They're so annoying. These screamers and acid melters, they're super annoying. In the beginning, acid melters were more annoying than screamers, but now I'm even debating with myself, maybe these screamers are actually more annoying. Because they just scream non-stop. Especially, I mean, in hard mode laboratory, they're not that big of a pain in the butt. But in normal laboratory, when they start screaming, that means you cannot use your melee weapons. Whatever, let's get this gun. Let's get... Oh no, it's annoying. Almost died there. Have to be a bit careful. So check this out. We're using this ultimatum. And ultimatum is kind of strong, as you can see. Oops, wasted that ultimatum on the guy there. He had only 7 health. Seriously, I used that ultimatum on the poor guy. That had 7 health. He could have died from 7 fist punch attacks. And yes, you can clear hard mode laboratory with fists. I've actually heard some rumors. There's a stupid mosquito. How can there be mosquitoes almost in the winter? It's actually winter now. How can there be mosquitoes in the winter? But yeah, I've legitimately heard stories of people clearing a laboratory with only fists, which is quite ridiculous if you ask me. It's gonna take forever. I mean, if the guy's gonna have 100 health, so you literally have to do 100 punches to kill them. Oops, here go. Let's deal with the groaner. So yeah, I am using these ultimatums because where else I'm gonna use them? They are kind of alright, and they do lots of damage. Alright, he still got stunned. Here go, dealt with that guy. I wish that their stun radius maybe was a bit smaller, or they took more time to actually get me stunned, because most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, I get stunned at the very edge of that stun, and that's kind of annoying. Alrighty, let's try to deal with that juggernaut. Alrighty, juggernaut is almost dead. And the ultimatum is gone as well. Let's get this equalizer. The cool part about these toxic spewers is that they don't really damage your armor. Only toxic melters damage your armor. Please focus on one guy. Here go, toxic spewer is dead. Also gotta pay attention to my health because we have the bleeding effect from the slasher. And check this out, we are already losing so much health, even with the agility perk. Imagine without the agility perk. This would be just a massacre. But hey, it is what it is. Let's deal with that toxic spewer real quick. Let's do a bit of a damage. So yeah, the biggest problem with that equalizer is that it misses so much. I wish it didn't miss. I wish there was a way to upgrade your equalizers. Like to put some blueprints on... Yeah, just to put some blueprints. That would be awesome, to modify them just as normal weapons. Because it does miss a bit frequently. Also, these exploders will explode regardless in the laboratory. So I'm just gonna let them explode. Unless if you're gonna have like a leg shot or power shot. Probably. And then you can prevent them from exploding. But to time that, etc, etc. I mean, how on earth are you gonna use power shots in hard mode laboratory? That'd be silly. So yeah, those exploders in hard mode laboratory are going to explode. Alrighty, we're gonna pop the slasher again. I got the bleeding effect. Gonna heal up now. Also here, gotta be careful because I have died maybe 2 or 3 times from these electric shocks. I forgot to loot that guy. And you might ask me, how on earth did I die from these electric shocks? Because I'm just impatient. I feel like I'll be able to run through everything, but I can't run through anything. Whatever, let's open up the door and let's deal with these screamers. Okay, luckily there are no spitters. Sometimes I think there are toxic spitters. I don't really know if there are acid melters here. Alrighty, my gun started missing, so I'm gonna go back to this neutralizer. Alright, let's deal with another screamer. Let's get another neutralizer still there. It's still not broken. And now I'm just debating in my own head, what would I choose? 100 equalizer or 100 neutralizers? I mean, I haven't never really checked how much damage any of these guns output. But you know what? Even though you might think that equalizer is better, I do enjoy my neutralizer a lot. I think neutralizer is kind of cool. Let's get this. Let's get back my equalizer. And the boss is already over there. I'm gonna try to kill that boss on the first try because, I mean, I didn't take the shotguns. So that's gonna be a problem. We might have maybe some shotguns in the inbox. So I'm gonna check that out real soon after we are gonna deal with these exploders. And another toxic spewer. Toxic spewer is such a pain in the butt because when they spit, they kinda heal. They restore their own health. And that is annoying. Look at this. Look at this stupid idiot. But at least it's dead. I also haven't checked about the debuffs. I wanted to check it out, but it looks like they restore their health when they attack me. Maybe that's the debuff that we have here, but whatever. Also, there's another debuff when they can restore their health just before they die. That's kind of an annoying debuff. Already, we got the past perk room, so I can open up the door. We can loot the chest over here. And check this out. Another thing that I've noticed, because check this out. This is the past perk chest in the A2 sector. So that means we still can get 2 chests here. And here we've gotten 1 chest. So that means that in one of the closed rooms, we can get 1 extra chest. But I don't think it's possible for you to get a chest in this room because this room is closed. But this room is very close to this chest here. So that means you most likely are not gonna get a chest here, so that means you can get your second chest somewhere in the beginning of the A2 sector. Hopefully that makes sense. But hey, let's open up the door. Let's deal with the groaner. And the closer I get to that boss fight, the more I get nervous because that boss fight is annoying. I remember during a live stream when I got lots of tips and tricks from you, so thank you for all of those who shared those tips and tricks. We have finally found a way on how to kill that guy without the reanimators. But yeah, I remember it took me lots of times to try to kill him. We just kept dying and dying and dying and dying. But hopefully that's not gonna happen today. I think I've killed him 2 or 3 times now in a row without any death, so hopefully we'll just continue. All right, luckily we have 2 shotguns in the inbox, so let's get them. Let's take the shotgun. I don't think you really need a shotty, but hey, I'm gonna take the shotty. I'm gonna take the ultimatum. We have some armor. I think I'm gonna switch to a bit better armor. I don't need anything else besides just to hop inside and deal with the boss. Let's go. So I'm gonna try to share as many tips and tricks as possible on how I fight the boss. So Lena, I'm gonna stay here now in the corner, just so that I could fight him from this side. That's it. So the first stomp, I got stunned. That's bad. You should never get stumped here. You should never get stunned. That is the mistake that I'm doing. So the first stomp is going to be around 900 or 950. I don't remember. I think around 950. When his health goes below 950, I think I can do 1 more shot. Yeah. That's it. He's not going to stomp again. Here I'm going to get my ultimatum. Now I'm going to lure him to this side. Here I'm going to go to the top. And I'm going to wait until he stomps again. Again, I made a mistake. It's so hard to time everything properly. Again, got stumped! My poor first aid kits. Maybe I gotta go here. All right, let's wait now. Let's just wait until he's gonna stomp. I go here, I do a shot, and then you avoid his big attack. Hopefully that makes sense, because for those who don't know, he does that big attack, and then you're in big trouble. Alrighty, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna start attacking this Carrion. I think that next attack is at 600. Yeah, I'm pretty certain next attack is at 600. Except I'm not 100% certain, so I'm gonna get back this ultimatum. I'm gonna wait until he's gonna stomp again. Here we go. Boom, nice attack. Here we go, he's done this. I'm gonna get more items. Oh no, got stomped. At least I healed up at the very, very end. So let's try to attack him for a bit. I think next stomp is gonna be at 350. Or 300, I do not remember. Alrighty, got stunned again. So you can avoid all of these attacks if you are very, very careful. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna let him come a bit closer because I don't want to fight him in the very middle, as then it's kind of harder to dodge him. Alrighty, let's get a couple of more shots. Another shot in the head. Go and stomp, mate! Here, he's about to stomp. Done the shot. Let's hide here, and let's go here now because I don't want to stay close to that... close to those wires, because if you're gonna step on those wires, you get some damage, and those wires are only activated on his 3rd stomp, and they do a lot of damage. That's it. We were able to kill this boss without any damage. So the things that I have not mentioned properly during the fight is that during the 3rd stomp, he's gonna activate these wires. So I would start running away from the boss as soon as he starts doing that large 3rd attack. But as I said, on that 3rd attack, these wires get activated. And I think as soon as you step on them, you either get like 60 damage or you instantly die. So be very careful of these wires, as they will kill you. So as you saw yourself, I usually try to get past these wires. I snipe him with this ultimatum. ultimatum because ultimatum has a really long range. You snipe him with that ultimatum, and then I just hide here and I fight him between both of these Teslas. But hey, let's go now for the B1 sector. So here I'm gonna try to search for the new rules perk because I need it. New rules perk is very, 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 very important in the B1 sector. Here we got the new rules. Let's select it. Obviously, you can clear this place without the new rules perk, without the perks at all. But I'm just clearing it so that it's a bit easier because we are already using a lot of weapons and a lot of medkits and a lot of armor on this place. Already, let's deal with some of these zombies. And I'd like to save my shotties for that boss, but again, the shotty's about to break, so whatever. We're gonna break the shotgun fully. This armor-piercing shotgun. It's not a simple shotgun, it's an armor-piercing shotgun. And hey, we're already 50% done with this laboratory. On the A1 sector, if I'm not mistaken, there is the icebreaker boss, and I don't really know if it's even possible to kill that icebreaker boss in hard mode laboratory. I tried killing it, but for that you're required to have some special perks, which I haven't unlocked yet. I think you need a perk that lets you not miss with your guns, and then your equalizer maybe would output enough damage, because yeah, in hard mode laboratory, in the B1 sector, that icebreaker is extremely strong. He spawns those big giants, frozen giants, and they just restore their health incredibly quickly. And yeah, we're gonna be in big trouble. So there's no way I'll be clearing that frozen giant, icebreaker, whatever today. Let's deal with this frozen bloater. Again, I forgot to check what kind of debuffs we got, but I got some more space, so I can finally take these B cards. Let's open up crate over here. And inside of this crate, we're gonna get more B cards. Let's get all of them. Let's open up box with reagents. And here we got that inhaler. We restored a little bit of health with it. And let's go further. I think at the base I have over 100 inhalers, maybe like 200 inhalers. So we could use them just as medkits, as bandages. So they're kind of cool. Definitely always pick up your inhalers. Alrighty, I'm gonna break this protector. I'm pretty certain that shotgun is named Protector, Skull Protector. Let's get the protector. Let's get the equalizer. I mean, protector is broken. Alrighty, my gun is missing, so I'm gonna switch back to my neutralizer. As I said, the reason why we're doing the hard mode laboratory, because we're getting these hard mode items, such as these employee badges, these data discs, and hard drives. Then you can give them to Eva, and she's gonna give you some points for that. Also, we've gotten the chest there, so I'm quite certain we are not gonna get a chest here in this room. I'm just gonna open it up to make sure. Yeah, we don't get a chest here, because we got a chest in the very beginning, so that means we're gonna get another chest somewhere at the very end. Probably. At least the probability is much higher that we're gonna get the second chest at the very end of the laboratory. Let's go. Let's pop that toxic spewer. Let's get one extra B card. Maybe here I can get the sprinting skill. I think it'll be more worth it. So luckily I had some water in my inbox, so let's drink some water because my character started getting thirsty, and I just equipped my old armor because I want to break the SWAT armor first, and then we can go back to that better SWAT armor that I used to fight the A2 boss. I still don't remember his name. Carrion, probably Mark 6 or Mark 7, I don't remember. Because there's another boss, either Mark 7 or Mark 8. Well, it doesn't matter. One of them is Carrion, another one of them is Blight, and we're gonna fight that Blight at the B2 sector. Oh wow, there are these two toxic spewers. And you know what's worse than one toxic spewer? Two toxic spewers. And you might be like, well, Sark, you know what's worse than two toxic spewers? Yeah, three toxic spewers. You're 100% correct. Let's go. Let's deal with that silly, stupid toxic spewer. Let's get back another gun. Probably we're going to get the equalizer. And again, I'm not really certain if you can get a box in both of these rooms when you've gotten a box in front of the B1 sector. Also, be careful of these frozen giants. They can one-tap you. They can seriously kill you with one shot. I've died from them maybe 2 or 3 times. It also depends on the debuffs, because there's a debuff that for every missing % of the health or something, they do like 0.5% more damage or something like that. So they can just one-tap you even with the SWAT armor. So be careful. I've died, as I said, from them twice now or 3 times. I remember 2 times clearly, but I'm not really certain about the 3rd time, so maybe we've died even from them 3 times. But hey, my gun is missing, so let's quickly get this neutralizer just so that I can switch between both of these guns. Let's pop the slasher fully. Do not attack me. I don't want to get the bleeding effect at the very last second. Nice. We didn't get the bleeding effect. I can deal with parasites. Also, some people might argue that Bunker Bravo is harder, and I think that's a completely 100% valid point, because Bunker Bravo is indeed hard, and for Bunker Bravo, you need to do it on time. In this place, you can die however many times you want, and nothing's really gonna happen to you. You just have to have as many of those Genesis weapons as possible. But that's the reason why this place is harder, because it's much easier to get guns from Bunker Alpha. You can clear Bunker Alpha and get like, what, 7 guns or something, 5, 7 guns each run, depending on how you do that Bunker Alpha. And then you can use those guns to clear Bunker Bravo. But again, for that, you gotta get mods. So both of these locations are hard. Like, both of these locations are very hard locations. So I think it just depends on the perspective. If it was up to me, I would call both of these locations hardest locations. Like, Laboratory is the hardest location in the game, and Bunker Bravo is the hardest location in the game. Both of them are very hard. Hard mode Laboratory is a bit newer than Bunker Bravo, but Bunker Bravo is still pretty hard. And in both of them, you require a bunch of guns to clear this place. So let's open up the room here, and there's the icebreaker. But we're not, as I said, we're not fighting that icebreaker. And also, when you think about it, you can clear this laboratory with only your fist. So how on earth can I even compare this place to Laboratory? You have, not to Laboratory, but Bunker Bravo. You have to clear Bunker Bravo with guns. There's no other way to do it. You gotta use your guns, but here you can use your fists. So yeah, probably Bunker Bravo is harder, but this place is not easy. You gotta have a lot of patience to be able to gather enough guns to do this place. So yeah, but hey, let's go to the top. Let's get back my equalizer. Let's deal with that toxic spitter. But yeah, there was that toxic melter, acid melter, excuse me, and he spat on me, so I lost a little bit of health. A little bit of armor durability. So that is kind of sad, but we're almost done with the B1 sector here. And that's the reason why I wanted to get the new rules perk, because here everything would be frozen, and it's not like it's impossible to do it. It's pretty still easy. You just gather all of them and you just fight them here outside, but this way is just faster. I can fight them here without a problem. Alrighty, got some more guns. Let's open up the door and let's continue with the laboratory. Alrighty, the screamer screamed. Stupid frozen bloaters, stupid screamers. When you just think about it, how many bullets you have to use to just kill them, that is honestly insane. You could use also all of these guns wherever you want. You don't only have to use these guns on hard mode laboratory. It's just that I'm using them only on hard mode laboratory because you can get whatever other guns for whatever other locations quite easily. But you can only use these armor-piercing weapons, these Genesis guns, only on hard mode laboratory. So that's why I'm using them here and only here. But yeah, you can use this place to clear like whatever you want, even like so said Bunker Bravo. Except I'm not really certain if they would output enough damage per second to clear Bunker Bravo, because even though they're armor-piercing, but yeah, I don't think they'd be that great in Bunker Bravo. Maybe they would be great. I never tried it. Maybe we should try it one day. Maybe we're even gonna try it during the live stream. So make sure to subscribe to not miss the live stream. Because for those who don't know, I am streaming here on YouTube. And also smash the like button on the video to see more Last Earth survival videos. So okay, I skipped once and I was able to get this Predator perk. So let's select this Predator perk. I'm not searching for anything better. I do know there are some other great perks. But as I said, once you have the agility perk and new rules perk, nothing else really matters. As for those who don't know what new rules perk does, it disables all the traps and everything, so there will be no spores, there'll be no other garbage. Also, let's see finally those debuffs. Alrighty, so they restore a little bit of health, their damage is increased, new type of enemies appear in the sector, and enemies can avoid their fatal damage. So yeah, this is kind of annoying. When enemies can avoid their fatal damage, it's kind of annoying. Because check this out, this Groaner is gonna restore the health. Alright, didn't restore the health, this guy didn't restore the health, but yeah, sometimes they do restore the health when they're about to die. And that is very, very annoying. Look at that. That guy just restored some health. You saw it. You saw it. It just restored some health. And this guy, again, it restored some health. It was supposed to be dead. But the schmuck restored some health. And that is a bit annoying. Alrighty, let's pop that slasher. Except I don't have another neutralizer here right now. And my gun was missing a bit. But hey, let's get another neutralizer. Let's open up the door. Let's deal with this slasher. We could even wall trick them. But again, once you have the agility. Agility is already like wall tricking. But wall tricking with agility, it seems even illegal. Alright, let's do some more damage to slasher. Here, go dealt with the slasher. And obviously, from what I've noticed here, just by wall tricks, and it's quite obvious, is that equalizer has much more damage per second than the neutralizer. Because check this out, we can do so much damage just for a couple of seconds. Look at it. Man, we did so much damage to that Shambler. And this neutralizer is much slower. It doesn't do that much damage per second, but it never misses. So you know what? I still like neutralizers. No matter how great our equalizers, I still think neutralizers are great. Neutralizers are like Glocks of armor-piercing weapons. And Glocks are awesome. Glocks never miss. You don't need any mods for Glocks. I mean, mods for Glocks obviously can make Glocks better, but they're not necessary. Glocks are quite common. Same thing with neutralizers. Neutralizers are quite common. I like them. Do I need to go inside of this room? No, there's nothing inside of that room. So let's open up the room here. Check this out, another room with the pass perk. We're gonna open it up. I just got spitted on. I don't appreciate that at all. No. Gotta be very careful of that acid melter. Gotta beware. It can spit on me any moment again. I don't really have a lot of durability in this armor left. As soon as I'm done with this toxic spitter, I am gonna check out how much durability we got left. Here, the toxic spitter just restored some health. And there's the silly willy exploder. So let's pop the exploder. Here, exploder's gonna go boom. I will boom the parasiters. And we can go and open up the chest over here. Now let's check out how much armor we have. So it's still about 50% durability. Maybe that's gonna be enough to clear this place fully. I have no idea. We got another anti-red. Let's take it. Let's take more employee badges. And here I missed more loot, so let's take those B cards. And hey, from one sector, we have gotten 42 A plus cards, but we haven't opened up all the chests in A sectors. So we're gonna go back and I'll take everything. Usually after I clear the hard mode laboratory, I just do an entire run around it. I just reload this place once again so that I don't miss anything, because every card here is quite valuable. Alright, let's deal with the frozen giant. As I said, be careful. Beware of these frozen giants. I'm gonna try to probably wall trick it a bit. Even though we have the agility perk, they miss. Yeah, it missed, but it could have killed me. We just could have died there. Maybe. Even though we don't have that debuff that they do more damage the less health they have, so maybe we would have survived. I don't know. I have no clue. Well, I'm gonna open up the door. Sometimes we can get a chest here, and this time, indeed, we've gotten the chest. So maybe there's one more chest somewhere in the very end. At the very end. Let's go. Let's open up the chest. And these chests are quite cool. You can get, like, what, 5 cards? 7 cards. We got 6 cards. Let's get these data discs. Here we got an inhaler. Can't pop it right now. Would have definitely used that inhaler. But let's get another neutralizer. Let's open up the door. Let's actually prepare the... Now, we're going to use that neutralizer as soon as this gun starts missing. Couple of neutralizer shots and back to the equalizer. And that's how we are clearing this place. Let's get another B card. Already, there's one Juggernaut, and we are almost done with the B2 floor. There's only a couple of more zombies, and that's it. Already, Toxic Spewer didn't even have full health here. And I'm pretty certain that's because of the new rules perk, because the new rule perk is described as it disables all the traps in the bunker, and at the same time, zombies lose some health if they were close to those traps. And this place was supposed to be with lasers or something, I guess. Maybe there was supposed to be some gas, if I'm not mistaken. Like, through those vents, their gas can be coming out. So probably that's why that Toxic Spewer was damaged. Hey, let's deal with the fetid corpse. Would be cool if you could wall trick fetid corpses, but hey, they can still damage you even through walls. Fetid corpse is dead. Let's get the loot. Let's use that inhaler to restore some health, even though you don't have to use the inhaler. Just use it because it restores 50 health instead of 100. So I saved my half of the medkit. Also, this guy is already dead because of that new rules perk. Slasher got damaged a bit as well because of that new rules perk. Dealt with all of them. Give me my loot. Somewhere here there's acid spitter. I think most of the time there's the acid spitter. Alrighty, I'm just gonna use the neutralizer to deal with the slasher. And I'm gonna stay probably in one spot and I'll deal with that Toxic Spewer. It doesn't seem to spit. Let's get another equalizer. And we are like this close to ending B2 sector. Alrighty, let's deal with the Screamer. Luckily here we didn't get any acid melters. Sometimes we get these acid melters and they're just annoying. They're just annoying. Alrighty, let's deal with 2 Juggernauts. Already, one Juggernaut is dead. And luckily, we do a lot of damage to these Juggernauts with these guns. Because if you would use any other guns, they wouldn't do that much damage. But just because they're armor-piercing guns. So it's kind of satisfying. Oh no, there's the acid melter. And you kind of melted my armor a little bit, haven't you, you schmuck? I hate them. I hate it! Why did you spit on me again? Idiot, idiot. I am idiot and that zombie is even bigger idiot than me. Alright, let's deal with the exploder. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that maybe I have some armor in the inbox because I do not want to go back to my base to get more armor. Hey, look at that. We have entire Kevlar armor. Let's get that full Kevlar armor and let's clear this place with the Kevlar armor. Beautiful. But before we do this, I can go and activate this thingy. We're gonna move away the plates here. Check out the plates are gonna go. Then I'm gonna activate the laser and then we can access another room with a chest. And yeah, probably this room has the second chest. So that's it. There's no other chest in this place. This room is the second chest. We've gotten one chest in the middle of the... How did I die? Alrighty, so we're back here. Let's go. Let's fight these guys. Oh no, I probably died from both of these toxic daughters because both of their shots do 80 damage and I had 60 health if I remember correctly. So probably that's how I died. And I completely lost my thought and what I wanted to say. So let's just forget it. Whatever I had to say probably wasn't important. Let's deal with that parasite. Let's get back my neutralizer. Also, while I was back at the base, let's call it a tactical teleportation back to the base. I was able to get some more loot. I got more medkits. So now we should have enough weapons to deal with the boss. And literally, the boss is already here. I didn't even expect to die just before the boss. And I think we should be able to clear this place easy peasy. Like, I've killed the boss here many times. I've died from him only a couple of times, maybe once or twice. So we should be able to kill it quite easily without any reanimators. Here, the boss is not even spawned. Boom, the boss is gonna spawn in because of my snap transition. And hey, let's go. Let's start fighting the boss. Oh no, got already stunned. That's not a good sign. It's never a good sign. Getting stunned is never a good sign. Alrighty, let's do some damage to this blight. And I'll just keep switching between both of these guns. I'm trying to stay up the top just to know where these electric thingies are gonna come from. Alrighty, let's attack these scientists. Let's attack them. Alrighty, 2 of those are gonna come in from that side, so I can go here. So I can fight him on this side, and then let's go up. And once again, let's wait for these electric turrets, whatever they're even called. I don't even know how to call these things. I'm just gonna call them electric turrets. Alright, electric turrets go on that side, so I'm gonna stay on the right side. My gun started missing, so I'm gonna switch to the neutralizer. Let's do some more damage, and let's just keep attacking them. That's the goal to winning this place, so just keep attacking them. All we have to do is just not to stay in one spot, and just keep attacking that stuff. Alrighty, turrets just came out there. I'm gonna get another one of those. Do not stun me. Don't get stunned in the corner. It is quite easy to die here if you're gonna get in the corner, and you can get stunned by attacks from this scientist. And not from the scientist, but from this Mark 8 guy. So yeah, he's called Mark 8, not Mark 7, alrighty. So the other guy is probably Mark 7 then. Well, in any case, you can get stunned in the corner, you can get stuck, and you're gonna die. So that is quite hard. And that's quite easy to do. I got stuck there a couple of times, but I was always kind of able to... No! Almost got attacked. Oof! Plus, you're not gonna die from these electric waves. They will just damage you, but still, be careful. They're quite risky. Maybe in hard mode, they're not gonna kill you. But probably they're not gonna kill you in hard mode as well. Yeah. Whatever, let's deal with the scientists, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have cleared the entire floor. No, we've cleared the entire laboratory. So now let's give all of these items to Eva, and we're already at level 26 laboratory. And again, this is the thing that I was talking about. I was talking about this medicine cabinet, but you have to be level 40 to get that medicine cabinet, and we are only at level 26. So let's give these items, these hard mode discs, more stuff. You can drop everything. They're all gonna be calculated. So let's go to Eva, and we got... a reward here. So, oh, a better new rules perk. Okay. So upgraded new rules perk. I'm interested. What can it do? And now let's go. Let's open up some crates. I've already opened up A, B, and B plus crates here. But hey, now we're going to open up A plus crate. And inside of the A plus crate, we have gotten 4 guns, and 2 of them being Genesis weapons. We got this CBRN suit. We got some caps here. And for those who don't know, this was the loot that we've gotten in B crate. Boom. Just in case if you missed it. So I highly suggest you checking out my brand new Icarus Survival Let's Play. Click on the second card. You'll go to my last Unearthed 8 Raids video. Or hop over to my channel, go to playlist, and there you'll find a lot of other games that I played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to jump the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. And consider following me on Instagram or Twitter at HappyCairek. Yup.